it's to connect with other people who are just as passionate.
To feel we're part of a whole network and movement of people who are trying to look after our heritage.
And to provide support and reassurance and mentoring, and I think that's fantastically important.
I'm absolutely delighted to welcome you here today to this, our very first ever BRIC conference. BRIC's a 3-year education programme, and its emphasis is helping people to secure different sources of funding to deliver heritage projects. It also has areas like governance and legal issues, project development, how you find the right partners, how you work with contractors and experts, how do you promote and communicate your project, and a whole range of issues around the whole funding journey. BRIC Work, which is the new digital platform, is intended to be a virtual network for people within the heritage sector.
Quite often communities are hampered because they don't necessarily have the skills within the community to be able to put together a team that can deliver those projects successfully. So this kind of resource is going to be fantastically useful for them.
Well, it's not feeling as isolated, so you're not the only people that are trying to do virtually what seems to be the impossible. There are other people that are either at the beginning of that process or they've gone through the difficulties and are able to sort of reflect on it.
Every building, every town, every location is different, but actually we all have a shared and common ground, and that, we should be learning from each other.
One of the seminars which was on community shares, which was an idea I'd actually never thought of, and being able to talk to people who've actually got this funding, I think was very important to us.
I think the power of community shares is that you are able to demonstrate popular support.
Our approach is to use the physical and economic regeneration of the city in such a way as to generate income that can be redistributed to help underpin the social fabric of the city. We believe that investing in heritage does make economic sense.
That challenge of how do we keep our buildings alive and generating income, make sure that they're not forgotten about between the point of wanting to rescue them and actually getting the funding to do it.
We see ourselves as taking on space and facilitating it to become usable for people, and then building the capacity of people to use those spaces.
Belonging to the council for so long and not having a use, it fell into disrepair as buildings do, and it had been derelict since 1956. In 2004, I formed this kind of trust to take it over. We've just started the final phase of our repair works, which are Heritage Lottery funded and will finish next summer.
The panel talk was great, hearing from different developers and different group organisations, and particularly the council aspect was quite interesting for us as well.
We speak different languages. Property developers speak this kind of weird language of cost plans and internal rates of return and completely different ideas about what's important.
We kind of want to show that relationship management is as important as accurate costings or good design. It's that important to the fundamental project development.
The role of the local government officer is clearly going to change, actually. Either the county councillor or the town and community councillor. They're actually being democratically elected by the community. So I think it's really important that you ensure that you engage with them.
Social investment isn't for everybody, but it can be quite interesting to think about what is the cost of fundraising versus the cost of devoting the time to looking to social investment opportunities.
It's the breakout session on digital media, and of course I'm aware of it, but to be honest I don't use it. I've left it to another trustee who's done a really good job, but now I can see increased potential as well.
I've got good news for you. Today is the slowest day you will ever experience in technology. Tomorrow it's twice as fast. So, how do you be first to the future? You innovate, you make better decisions, and you bring your story to life. And social media, it's great for sharing your news, building communities.
Bringing people together is really important, whether it's through media or whether it's through a conference such as this. And being able to share each of our experiences, I think, is also equally important.
We've got a certain level of expertise, as most groups have got, but we need a lot more, and I think BRIC can actually give us that capability.
I want to be aware of the challenges that people have faced and the issues that they've come across and how they've kind of being able to get round that really.
Can you take away a feeling of actually go and make a start? New projects are really daunting. It's that blank piece of paper. Actually, can I do it? And yes, I feel like I've about 5 or 6 different actions I want to do tomorrow. So I actually feel that I can do it.